What is up, everybody? JT Dangerous here once again. I am back for my 2018 NBA Playoffs Conference Semifinal predictions. Now, we are down to the final 8 teams in the quest for the NBA Championship. So I'm very excited to do these conference semifinal predictions for you guys, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Now, our record coming in after the first round was 5-3. So it's a winning record. I'm very happy on that. So hopefully in this video we will continue the winning ways and get another winning record. Hopefully. Now, before I begin, I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching my first round predictions for the NBA playoffs on the channel a couple weeks ago. Again, thank you guys so very much for the overwhelming success of that video. And hopefully, you guys will show your love on this video as well by, as always, watching the video, super kicking that like button, and voicing your opinions in the comment section down below. Now, if this is your first time watching my channel as a first time viewer, and this is your first video, boy, pick the good one if you're a huge NBA fan like myself and you're ready for the next round of the NBA playoffs. Welcome to the Dangerous Lions. I am JT Dangerously. Welcome to the club, because this club is just to whoop whoop. Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into these predictions. Starting off in the Eastern Conference with the Toronto Raptors facing off against the Eastern Conference champions, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, the Toronto Raptors are coming off a series win over the Washington Wizards. Let me just say something about the Wizards. Streak continues. But the Raptors got it done, and the Raptors are looking to make it to the Eastern Conference Final for the first time since 2016. And this Raptor team looked good. The Raptor squad was in full effect, like Lowry, DeRozan, Valanciunas. And with Drake there every home game, it's Fear the North, and maybe it is God's plan that they finally win the NBA championship. Then on the other side, the Cleveland Cavaliers are coming off a big win this morning in Game 7 over the Indiana Pacers. The Pacers gave them a fight. But LeBron James, once again, playoff mode. He put his team on his back and got him a big-time win in round 1. And they're looking to head back to the Eastern Conference Finals and defend their crown and maybe get back to the NBA Championship. So coming from me in this matchup to see who will make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, I can see the series going 6, maybe 7. And I kind of think Toronto is going to have a rough time with the Cavs in this series. I really do. So coming from me in this matchup, I'm taking the Cavs to defeat the Raptors and make it back to the Eastern Conference Finals. And now the next matchup, it is the red-hot Philadelphia 76ers facing off against the Boston Celtics. Now the Sixers are coming off a series win over the Miami Heat in 5 games. And this Philly team coming from me is the most dangerous team left in the Eastern Conference and maybe the hottest team in the Eastern Conference. Now, when you have players like Ben Simmons, you have the returning Dark Knight of the process, Joel Embiid, JJ Redick, Dario Saric, Robert Covington, Mario Bellinelli. This Sixers team is red hot, and they're looking to head back to the Eastern Conference Final for the first time since 2001. Now, if you remember that 2001 team, they got all the way to the NBA Finals. So could that Philly Magic come back here again? So the problem I have with the Sixers is that they turn the ball over a lot. They turned the ball over a lot in that Miami series. That's maybe their only Achilles heel. If they don't turn the ball over as much, if they don't run down the field and, take your time, Sixers. Take your time. No rush. Just, that's the one problem they have is turning the ball over. That may be the only flaw the Sixers have in the postseason. Then on the other side of the Boston Celtics, who are coming off a big series win over the Milwaukee Bucks in 7 games. They got it done at home, even without Irving and Gordon Hayward, which surprised me and proved me wrong that even when you don't have those big time players, the Celtics can still win. And they got it done with players like Al Horford, Marcus Smart, who came back, Terry Rozier, and this Boston team is looking to continue the Boston momentum, with Boston leading the Tampa Bay Lightning in the Stanley Cup playoffs 1-0. The draft for the Patriots this coming week. The Red Sox having a fantastic year in baseball. The Celtics are looking to continue the Boston momentum. So coming from me in this matchup to see who will make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. This one's tough. This one's a tough one because I can see the series going 6, maybe less. But I'm going to go with the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm going to trust in the process, and they're going to complete the process. I'm taking the Sixers to defeat the Boston Celtics and make it back to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since 2001. And now on to the Western Conference with the number 1 team, the Houston Rockets, facing off against the Utah Jazz. Now the Houston Rockets are coming off a series win over the Minnesota Timberwolves. Timberwolves will be back next season, that's for sure. But this Houston Rockets team, like I said, it's win or go home. And they're looking to get back to the Western Conference Final for the first time since 2015. And they haven't won the Western Conference since the last time they won the NBA championship, 1995. So they've been waiting a long time to make it to the Western Conference Final and actually win the Western Conference. And when you have fantastic players like Harden and Chris Paul, Trevor Ariza, Eric Gordon, PJ Tucker, Nene, hopefully Luke Ricard-Mabute will be back for the Rockets in this series. But like I said, they have to win this NBA championship or this whole season will be a bust. Then on the other side, you have the Utah Jazz, who are coming off a big win over the Oklahoma City Thunder in the first round. Let me just say something about the Oklahoma City Thunder. That non-call on Paul George to tie the game, refs, you fucked up there. But again, Russell Westbrook, let me just say this. Westbrook, do you want to win a championship, or do you want to continue to play for a team that will never get past the first round or ever win the NBA championship there? Use your head, Westbrook. Do what Durant did. Go to a team that you can actually help and actually win a championship. But the Utah Jazz got it done. Now, a big injury note for the Utah Jazz. Ricky Rubio won't be playing today in Game 1 of this series with a hamstring injury, and he may not play in Game 2. It's an iffy situation for the Jazz. But losing Ricky Rubio for Game 1 definitely hurts the Jazz. But they have some great players like Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, Joe Ingles, Jay Crowder, Derek Favors. They have some great players, but losing Ricky Rubio is a big loss for the Utah Jazz. And the last time the Utah Jazz made it to the Western Conference Finals was 2007. And the last time they won the West was 1998. And that 98 Jazz team was one of my favorites with Jerry Sloan, Karl Malone, John Stockton, Greg Ostertag. It was that 98 team that faced the Bulls in the 98 NBA Finals, one of my favorite finals. But it's been a long time for the Jazz to win the West, just like the Rockets. 95 for the Rockets, 98 for the Jazz. So coming from me in this matchup to see which one of these teams is making it to the Western Conference Finals, I can see the series going 6, maybe less, but I'm going to go with the Houston Rockets to defeat the Utah Jazz and make it back to the Western Conference Final for the first time since 2015. And now the final matchup in the Western Conference, it is the New Orleans Pelicans facing off against the reigning Western Conference champions, the Golden State Warriors, and the reigning champs. Now, Game 1 already happened yesterday with Golden State winning the Game 1, 123-101, so Golden State is up 1-0. Now, the Pelicans are coming off a sweep of the Portland Trail Blazers by the hands of Anthony Davis, putting his team on his back like he's done all season long. He could be in the running for the MVP. He should be in the running for the MVP, but they're already down 1-0 in this series, and Game 2 is Tuesday. Now, Golden State's coming off that big win on Sunday without Stephen Curry, and Curry's could be back by Game 2. So even without Stephen Curry, they can still get wins. So coming from me in this matchup to see who will make it to the Western Conference Finals, I'm going to go with the reigning champs, the Golden State Warriors, to defeat the New Orleans Pelicans and make it back to the Western Conference Finals. And those were my NBA playoffs conference semifinal predictions. Now, I hope you guys did enjoy these conference semifinal predictions today. Comment below, who do you have winning all these matchups? As always, have your pick, and how many games will it take for them to win? Let me know in the comment section. And as always, represent your team in the comment section. Even if they're not in the playoffs and they're looking for lottery picks, represent your team in the comment section. Let's have a conversation about it. Of course, I'm always on to see your comment, like it, and of course, reply right back to you, because comments are absolutely always welcome on this channel. Now, I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Now, before you go, you can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with your friends. Of course, super click that like button like only you guys can. Of course, you can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button, become part of this bigger and dangerous alliance. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my New Japan Pro Wrestling Dontaku Night 1 and Night 2 predictions, and my Backlash 2018 predictions. Later days, and peace!